Exclusive government officials are saying that the centre is finalising amendments to the constitutional bill on GST. The Finance Ministry could be looking at a cabinet approval soon. So let's go across to my colleague Sapna Das with the details. Sapna, so lots of noises are coming in. We heard what Mr. Amit Mitra had to say after the State Finance Minister's meeting yesterday. What next for the road to GST, or rather on the road to GST?
Well, Surbi, the focus of the central government is totally on the constitutional bill, and hence after yesterday's meeting of the state finance ministers, two aspects have emerged in terms of amendments to the bill, which is basically a consensus on clarifying and clearing the wording regarding compensation to states. So basically, it will be like the compensation shall be for a period of 5 years. This is what is possible in terms of amendments. And the second aspect is the dropping of the 1% manufacturing tax. So these are the two main highlights to watch out for in terms of the amendments coming on the constitution bill. The ministry is finalizing the draft, and once the law ministry's approval is in, a cabinet nod is possible anytime. Having said that, on the other issue of R&R, well, there is ample clarity now that there will be absolutely no capping of rates in the constitution bill, so hence no further amendment required on that front. However, the new formulation in terms of the broad guiding principles worked out on R&R by the state finance ministers, that will be used to convince and seek support from the opposition in terms of how the revenue neutral rates will be kept below a certain level, and it will not have a cascading impact. It will also try and protect the revenues of the states and the union. At the same time, the incidence of taxation will be brought lower.
Sure.
So this is how the government has worked out its strategy. We'll see how this pans out, because Finance Minister is indicating that he would like to move the bill in Rajya Sabha next week.
All right. Thanks so much for those details, Sapna. Thanks for joining in with that. Meanwhile, of course,